Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today I will talk about natural drying technology, a traditional and sustainable way to dry agriculture product and other materials. What is natural drying technology? Natural drying is a method that reduces moisture in product using sunlight, wind, ambient surrounding temperature. It doesn't not use electricity or fuel, so it is eco-friendly and energy-saving. Why it is important? Used for a long time, especially in rural or developing areas. Help farmers who don't have modern drying machine. Common for drying grains, fruit, vegetable, herbs, fish, and wood. Type of natural drying: open sun drying under direct sunlight, shade drying away from direct sunlight, passive solar drying with simple solar dryer. Advantage: low cost, easy to use free natural energy, good for the environment. For the challenges, depend on the weather, slower drying time, risk of contamination from dust, insects, or animal. For the improvement and innovation, today better design help make natural drying safer and more effective, such as solar drying with covers, ventilated drying rack. This reduce contamination and speed up drying. For the conclusion, natural drying technology is simple, cheap, and sustainable, even though it has some problems. With a better techniques, it still play a big role in farming and industry today. Thank you for listening to my presentation.
In this part, I will explain the principle of sun drying and solar drying technology. First, sun drying is when food is placed directly under the sun. The heat from the sun warms the air around the food and help moisture to evaporate. Air movement help carry away the moisture so the food doesn't become too dry or moldy. But this process can be slow and may take several days depending on the weather. Next, solar drying is more modern. Products are placed in a special chamber where solar collectors capture the sun's energy and heat the air. This hot air flows through the drying area. The process uses solar radiation, conduction, and convection to dry the food faster. Also, solar dryer usually work at 50 to 70 Celsius to prevent the product from being damaged.
Assalamualaikum. Today I want talking about application of natural drying technology. Natural drying technology is a traditional method that use sunlight, wind, and ambient heat to reduce moisture in agriculture product. It's simple, low cost, and doesn't require electricity or complex equipment. In the food industry, this method is widely used. For example, fruit like banana, mango, and papaya are dried to make chip or powder. Vegetable such as chili, tomato, and spring onion are sun-dried for longer storage and export. Even herbs and spices like turmeric, ginger, and mint leaf are dry for use in cooking or medicine. In non-food application, natural drying is used for rubber flakes, which later become raw material for glove and pliers. It's also used to dry cosmetic or traditional herbs like aloe vera and lemongrass for skincare products. Real world example: in India, farm dry red chili under the sun for spicy factory. In Malaysia, fishermen sun dry anchovy on special nets. In Thailand, smallholder dry rubber natural before factory process. This show how natural drying remain relevant and practiced in modern agro industry. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, benefit, limitation, and efficiency. Solar drying offers several important benefits, especially for small scale farmers. It is low cost since it doesn't require fuel and electricity. It is also eco-friendly, using clean renewable energy without causing pollution. This method is accessible especially in rural areas, and it is easy to learn and pass down through generation. However, there are some limitations. Solar drying is weather dependent, making it less effective during rain and high humidity. There are also hygiene concerns as product can be exposed to dust, insects, and animals. In addition, drying qualities can be inconsistent and the process is often time consuming, taking hours or even days. In terms of efficiency, solar drying works best in hot, dry climates, especially at 30 to 40 degrees Celsius with low humidity. It is performance can be enhanced by using multi-tier racks, plastic cover mini dryers, and cemented floor or clean mats. By combining traditional and modern approaches, we can improve product quality and yield without adding much to cost. That's all from me. Thank you.
Want to dehydrate your food but don't have a dehydrator? Try solar dehydration. I peeled an orange and a lime and I put it in a small glass container on top of the baking sheet and then put a large glass container over top. The key here is there is a small opening here for air to release so that it becomes a dehydrator and not an oven. It has been 6 hours with my peels in the solar dehydrator. Let's check them out. That's the sound of some solar dehydrated peels.
Next, brand names. Here are the examples of brand names that use solar drying technologies. Samdong Solar Dryer by AHCC Engineering Malaysia and Hohenheim Solar Tunnel Dryer by University of Hohenheim and Innotech Germany.
Example of brand name of the technology. Let me introduce the Samdom Solar Dryer developed by AHCC Engineering in Malaysia. This technology uses direct solar drying with a unique dome-shaped structure made from UV-protected polycarbonate sheets. The dome design not only maximizes sunlight absorption and airflow, but also makes it weatherproof and pest-resistant. It is portable, scalable, and ideal for drying wide range of products like fruits, vegetables, herbs, and seafood without the need for electricity, making it energy efficiency and low cost to operate. In real-world use, rural farmers in Malaysia have adopted the Sandom to dry chilies and mangoes. The results are impressive. Post-harvest loss dropped by over 40% and product color and taste improved significantly compared to traditional drying. In short, the Samdom solar dryer combines innovation, affordability, and sustainability to help small farmers preserve quality and boost income.
And here another two brands that uses sun drying technology. Sun Dry Natural Fruits by USA and Jiva Organics by India.
Hi guys, this is a parabolic solar dryer we just installed for Blue Brains Agrohalite Kamuru in Kaduna State. Fully installed and ready to use. Parabolic solar dryer we are available for any solar dryer project. Engage us. Kasari Solutions, Nigeria.
Next, variation in the market. I will briefly explain 5 common solar drying methods available in the market. Open sun drying is the most traditional and cheapest method, but it is slow and highly weather dependent, best suited for rural small-scale farmers. Next, improved sun drying adds basic hygiene like mesh racks and covers. It is still low cost and offers moderate efficiency, ideal for smallholder farmers and cooperatives. Next, solar cabinet dryers are enclosed boxes with trays. They cost between $200 to $1,000 and provide faster drying with minimal contamination, great for small and medium enterprises. Solar tunnel dryers are larger systems costing over $1,500. They offer high efficiency with controlled temperature, stable for larger processor and cooperative. Solar dome dryers are dome-shaped, weatherproof structure costing over $800 to $2,500. They are portable, efficient, and ideal for rural communities and NGOs. Each method balances cost, efficiency, and target users, with innovation ranging from simple covers to advanced digital monitoring.
This literally tastes like candy.
If you have fruit that's extra ripe and about to go bad, try making Nature's Candy. To make the Nature's Candy, I'm using my dehydrator to dry out the fruit. My dehydrator is by the brand Excalibur. It's so easy to use. You basically just add any fruit you want onto the trays. I'm using strawberries, clementines, pineapple, mango, and kiwi. Set the dehydrator to the fruit setting and dehydrate overnight. The next day, you'll have homemade, sweet, chewy, no sugar added natural fruit candy. Tag your healthy bestie you want to make this with and order my favorite dehydrator through the link in my bio.